Fourth Test match, Ashes alive. Both captains ready to go alongside the match referee. Ben, you've got the coin. Tails is the call. It's a head again. England have won the toss. Ben, what are you going to do?
We're going to bowl.
No captain in Test cricket has won the toss, bowled here and won a game. Good time to book the trend.
Yeah, it'd be a nice time to be the first to do that.
The requirement, very simple for you, to keep the Ashes alive. You have to win. Does that clarity help?
I think it does, and to be honest, we had that mindset even in the last game. And, you know, obviously spoke about the weather quite a bit this week, but I think today's not too bad, so I think we'll just look to operate in the same way that we do, and then if the Test match gets deeper and it looks like the weather's going to play some part in affecting the time, then we'll have to sort of come up with some plans then.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing, that the forecast is poor, but not until late in the game. So have you had to kind of just steady your team down and say, let's take things as normal in the early part of the game?
No, not really. I've not said anything towards that. I think the way in which we go about it, I think just naturally does that. And then if the game sort of gets to that point where we have to push things on, then I think we'll be very capable of doing that.
Jimmy Anderson back on his home ground. He's had a quiet series so far. You're confident he can make an impact here?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's the break last week has done him the world of good. Look, Jimmy Anderson's been an unbelievable performer for England over many year. And look, even when he's not sort of operating at what he thinks is his best, he's still offering a lot to the team with his control and obviously putting the pressure on, which in partnerships actually works really well for us. So no issues whatsoever with Jimmy, and looking forward to him running in from his own end. And
Moeen Ali at 3 in this game, how much is that about his ability to have an impact there, and how much about protecting Harry Brook at 5?
Yes, more about Mo's sort of ability to have an impact on the game, to be honest. You know, you look at when he came back in, he was batting down at 8, and obviously it's great to have a long batting lineup, but now we've got Wokesy in the team, we sort of covered that, and Mo wants to impact the game. That's sort of how I spoke to him about the series, as I want you to come in and make a bigger impact as possible as an individual, and we feel giving him that number 3 slot in this game is more than capable of doing that, and nothing to protect Harry whatsoever, but you know, he loves batting at 5.
Go well.